Hi everyone, welcome back to C++ with Omkar. In last video, we have covered conditional statements and loops. Today, we will go one step deeper and explore nested conditional statements and nested loops. Don't worry, I will explain with examples, and after that, we are going to solve problems related to this. Firstly, we are going to start with nested conditional statements. Here, we have to know what is meant by nested. Nested means one inside another. A nested conditional means putting an if or else if inside another if. I think it is not clear for many of them, but with the example, you can understand more clearly. Now we will go for example based on real life situation. In that, first condition will be if age is greater than or equal to 18, he or she can vote, and else less than 18 can't vote, can vote. Greater than or equal to 18, and there will be special cases where above 60 considered as a senior citizens, they have a separate line. So we will write another one by using nested conditional. If the age greater than or equal to can vote and also have different queue for them. By using above all conditions, we are going to write a simple program about nested conditional statements. Firstly, we are starting with boilerplate code. I will create a variable called age. I will not initialize because I am going to take input from user. Enter your age, passing next line, same age. The primary condition to vote is the age should be greater than or equal to 18. Firstly, we will write that one. Age is greater than or equal to 18. We will see out you are eligible to vote. The primary condition is this. After that, there may be a chance of age of a person is greater than or 18. After primary condition, we have another condition that age are above 60 or equal to 60. They can vote and they can also have a different line because they are considered as a senior citizens. So we will write another if inside outer if condition should be age greater than or equal to 60. In this case, they are considered as a senior citizens. So we will see out they can vote and they have a separate line for them to vote. If the age is not greater than 60 or equal to 60, but the age is greater than 18 but not 60, in that case, we have else condition that above 18, below 60 are considered as adults or young people. They are also able to vote, but they don't have separate line. We will see out here that one. They don't have separate line to vote. Very fast. Next line. The first condition is age should be greater than 18. In that case, you are able to vote. After that, we have passed another condition by using another if called age greater than or equal to 60. In that case, they have a separate line to vote, but the age greater than 18 and less than 60 are considered as they don't have separate line to vote because they consider as a young and adult peoples. But the age is less than 18. In this case, we have outer else that you are not eligible to vote. Okay, let me run it. I will pass age as a 61. See, you are eligible to vote. They have a separate line for them to vote because they consider as a senior citizen, those who are above 60. Again, I will run for another value. If age is given as 17, simply we will execute it by outer else statement. You are not eligible. If I enter the age as 58, you are able to vote, but they do not have separate line to vote because they consider as a young people and adult people because they have good immunity power. They can start as long as, but the senior citizens can't stand as long as. This is about nested conditional statements. Now we will go for nested loopings. These are very important and very useful while doing DSA problems and competitive problems, whatever. Now we will go for nested looping. Nested looping means loop inside another loop. The nested looping is used for patterns and multiplications and matrices. Let me explain with example to clear or understand more better. I will do one pattern called right angle triangle. In this case, we need nested looping. I will use for loop. You can use whatever you want. We will see the conditions what are required to solve this problem. First, we need a constant. Firstly, we will draw the diagram of right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle where you can take as much as you want the rows. This is a right angle triangle. In first row, there is only one star. In second row, there is only two stars. In third row, three stars. In fourth row, we have four stars. There are how many rows? Four rows. Okay. The first condition should be taking rows. And second condition should be to print the stars. Okay. In first row, we are printing one. In second row, we are printing two, like that. The second condition should be printing star. Okay. We have discussed logic that the stars are printing until the row value is exist. So the basic condition should be, if I consider j as a row, that should be j less than or equal to I. Suppose you consider I as a row. This is a minimum condition that the stars are printing one by one. Okay. Now let me run program related to this. Int n for taking the rows, number of rows you want. See out, enter the number of rows. Now we will go to track the rows. I is used to track the rows. We will initialize with 0 and it should be less than n. The I should be increased. That means the row should be updated. After that, we will create one other one, j. This will keep tracking of columns. It also created. I initialized with 0. But the condition is I less than or equal to j, because the stars are printing until the I value. We have discussed that logic. So j less than or equals to I, then in that case we should print star. Okay. If I pass here next line, see what will happen. Okay. Let me run it. See, we are getting one by one, one by one, one by one. It is throwing an error. Sorry, I have not taken input. Let me do that. Okay, now we will close this one and we will open another new terminal. Now let me run it. Enter rows. I want to create three rows and three columns. Okay, but see, it is printing one by one, one by one, one by one, because we have given here and L. We will trace now. Now I is 0. Okay, n value is 3. 0 is always less than 3. That means true. It will enter this for loop. Okay, in that case, j is 0, I value is 0, j value also 0. In that case, 0 less than or equal to 0. It is true. Now it will go to inside the this C out. It will print one star. Okay. After that, it will come here and it will increment the j value. J value become 1. So 1 less than or equal to 0 is false and it will return back to for loop. Okay. Then here I will be incremented. That means row is updated. Row value become 1. Now j value is 0. 0 less than or equal to 1. True. It will print another star in next row. Okay. And it will be incremented by 1. 1 less than or equal to 1. In previous case, we have and L. that means it will print another star in next line. So by using that, we won't get the actual pattern we want. So next line in column wise, because we will give next line in row wise, because we want to print one by one row, but not one by one column. Okay, now let me run it. If I pass 3, see we got the actual pattern what we want. If you liked this explanation, like, share and subscribe to C++ with Omkar.